Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson will be entitled, Who are Israelites? To whom pertain the adoption? Romans 9:4. Who are Israelites? To whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of the Most High and the promises. When we focus on adoption in the Greek,
Strong's G 5206. We are Thesia. We are Thesia.
according to outline of biblical usage, 1a, that relationship which the Most High was pleased to establish between himself and the Israelites in preference to all other nations. Okay? Let's get a precept. 2 Ezra 5:23, and said, O Lord, that bearest rule of every wood of the earth, and of all the trees thereof, thou hast chosen thee one only vine. Verse 27, and among all the multitudes of people, thou hast gotten thee one people, and unto this people, referring to Israelites, whom thou lovest, thou gavest a law that is approved of all. The adoption is referring to Israelites only, point blank, period. And when we continue to investigate this term, and this is the same term utilized in Romans 8:15, for ye have not received the spirits of bondage again to fear, but ye have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father. Romans 8:23. And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body. Let's jump down to Galatians 4:5. To redeem them that were under the law, that we might receive the adoption of sons. Ephesians 1:5. Having predestined us unto the adoption of children by Yahushua Mashiach to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will. So when you focus on the scriptures, which include the term adoption, according to the Greek Strong's G 5206, then you must apply this definition, that relationship which the Most High was pleased to establish between himself and the Israelites in preference to all other nations. Only the Israelites can be adopted back to Yahweh by his son, Yahushua. Another key point, according to the etymon, adoption goes into what? To choose. point blank period, to choose. Only the Israelites are the adopted people that these scriptures is referring to. No other nation outside of Israelites. So therefore, the Gentiles, when you read in context, that can receive this truth, that can receive salvation, is referring to Israelites. Now, adoption goes into what? The origin of to choose. To choose, okay? For example, if a man and a woman that is married can't have kids and they go to an adoption agency, they have an option to choose the child that they want. And it's the same thing with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. He done away with his people and he adopted us back through his son Yahushua. Let's get Deuteronomy 10 and 12. And now Israel, what do the Lord Yahweh, thy power, require of thee, but to fear the Lord Yahweh, thy power, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord Yahweh, thy power, with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Verse 15. Only the Lord Yahweh had a delight in thy fathers to love them, and he chose their seed after them, even you above all people, as it is this day. Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them. And the strangers is referring to Israelites. And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Malachi 3 and 6. For I am the Lord Yahweh, I change not. Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. Hebrews 13 and 8. Yahushua Mashiach, the same yesterday and today and forever. We are the adopted people. We are the only people that can be adopted back to Yahweh through his son, Yahushua. You so-called Negroes, you so-called Hispanics, you so-called Native Americans, and you Israelite foreigners who on your father's side or father's lineage goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Lord, will you're edified. Shalom.